Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Got broads in Atlanta. Tussen Dublin and the Fanta. Credit card and the scammers. Good morning, pandas. Welcome to the stream. Seriously, what is wrong with this thing? Pandas. TGIF. TGIF. Darn. I was in this reversal. I let it go. I let it go. Reversal off the all-time highs. This gold line, if you remember, is all-time highs. Basically, I took Big Mama here. You're probably wondering why I'm at $1,900 on 4 accounts, equaling what, about $8,000 almost. Why am I up $8,000 today before the market even opens? Well, because Big Mama, and also the yearly Big Mama here, which is the all-time high. I lost a threshold, unfortunately, because I had nice runners going, but they got stopped out. I was looking for 10 points. It goes up 9.5 points. I missed it by 0.5 points. But it is what it is. I tried. You gotta try it, right? You gotta attempt it. I didn't think it was an A top like that. Ends up doing an A top, and then starts reversing. I took the reversal here, as you can see, but I skunked it because after 5 bars, I just didn't feel comfortable in this trade anymore. And that's when it finally decides to fall. So just perfect timing on my part right there to skunk that. It's all good though, pandas. I mean, we just crushed the all-time highs. And now we're reversing off the all-time highs. Very interesting. Pandas, we're up $2,345 on our accounts here. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Make sure you guys drop a GM in the chat. Good morning, guys. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm just excited. I'm just pumped. Being up $2,000. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't be pumped at this point? Good morning, guys. Pandas, are we actually going to get... I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to jinx myself. I'm not going to jinx myself. I'm just going to let it... I'm going to let it happen if it happens. Just move on, pandas. Just carry on. Business as usual. All right, pandas. Thanks for joining. I'm Bye Bye Money. Streaming here every single day live. E-minis. 9:15 a.m. Eastern time every single day. Thanks for joining. Let me say good morning to a couple of my pandas here. Blacklight Gypsy, good morning. The main chat. Mo7, good morning. Ruben, good morning. Hugh, good morning. Mawashi, welcome. Ruben, 1.9. Yeah, let's go. Day trading system. Can you use hedging multiple positions on Apex Eval PA? I don't think so. I don't know. I am not sure. I know for sure they don't. That's Apex that. Why are you asking me? That's Apex that. Like with some accounts, if I go long, some accounts I go short. Would Apex allow that? I feel like the answer is no. I feel like the answer is no. $8 still no approval payout request a cycle. You should message them. You should message them. Oh man, I'm so mad. I skunked this trade and it was a nice reversal here. It was all good, pandas. Moving on. Moving on, pandas. Let's just focus on today and what's in front of us. Luckily, yeah, if you send a ticket to them, what do they say? I feel like you're not allowed to send a ticket until the 15th, I believe. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. But I'm curious whether I can still apply for additional payouts if I have some pending. That's a good question. I think at that point, if it comes to that point, then definitely gotta message them. Be like, where are my payouts? D-Lou, good morning. All right. Get a decent push down here. Did I turn the music louder? Is it too loud? A smidge louder, maybe? Is that better? Ah, man, this reversal, I missed it. I missed it big time. Oh, this is melting. Yeah, that's a good point. Hugh makes a good point. The annoying thing about approvals, like your payouts taking a long time, is that you're hesitant to trade the account because you want to secure your funds. Market's about to open. Five, four, three, two, one. Let's go. Are we gonna come back to the all-time highs? The new all-time highs? The weekly chart. Finally. Daily chart creating a huge spike here. Getting a solid push down here now. Fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute fills a gap here. I mean, look at yesterday's trading. One good thing is that the trading range indicator seems like it's working at least. Goodness gracious. The trading range indicator, just bottom to the top, to the bottom, back to the top. We're in a solid downtrend right now. I'm not looking for anything long right now. Unless we get a solid reversal above the 20 EMA. Good morning, Pans. Make sure you scalp that like button. I mean, this looks like a strong downtrend, Pandas. I wouldn't fight this downtrend today. I mean, not today, but for right now. This is a mighty strong push down. The reason why it's more significant to me is because it's coming off a resistance area, which is the all-time highs. Right, it's like basically a failed breakout of the all-time highs and reversing. Is there a way to fix NT8 lagging? I only got 5 indicators on the chart. Really depends on the indicator. Sometimes you can, I mean, you can definitely tell if the indicator is causing the issue by getting rid of one indicator at a time, and if that makes it like, you know, less laggy, then you know it's like the indicator's like fault. Something's wrong with the indicator. It's not programmed efficiently, or something's up. Jeff, good morning. Jim, new here. Are you using Trade Copier? Yes, sir. By the way, if you do want a discount on the Trade Copier, you can use BBM20 at Replicanto, and you get yourself a nice 20% off discount. People wonder which one they should use, Apex or Replicanto Trade Copier. 100% Replicanto still. Apex did some things to make it, I guess, quote unquote better. They like, you know, I guess tried to like update it, but eventually, I mean, regardless, Replicanto's still better. Replicanto basically gives you an update like once every 2 weeks. Like you want the Trade Copier to be reliable, and if you, I mean, I prefer a team that constantly updates, you know, the product that I'm using, especially one that I really need to depend on. I'd rather choose the one that has a team surrounding it, supporting it like constantly, continuously. With that being said, yes, I am using a Trade Copy. I'm using Replicanto. Okay, pushing up here. Decent bounce. Decent bounce. Is it strong enough to reverse this though? I don't know. Okay. What can I say? It's just constantly going up. But it's not going up in a very strong or convincing way, in my opinion. It is going up though. We have yet to break a previous candle's low. The 5 minutes showing some life now. 5 minutes showing some life. The 5 minute may want to break the all-time highs as well. Let me mark the 5 minute chart here for the all-time highs. All-time highs. The 5 minute may want to test it. Remember, the all-time high was broken by the like on the E-minis in the extended hours. Technically, it hasn't been broken in the regular trading hours. So it's no surprise if it does want to try to break in the regular trading hours. Okay, getting pushed back down here. I mean, does that uptrend, does this reversal look strong to you? It doesn't to me. It doesn't to me at all. Hard to say. I can see why you want to be bullish. Perhaps a second entry short here. Um, hmm. 5 overlapping bars in a row. It could be converting to a trading range. We do trigger a second pullback, which means this is a second entry short here. Do I like the second short? Technically, we have a break a trend to new low, bouncing off a potential support. Could look for a reversal here. Interesting. It looks like a pretty strong downtrend, but right now this price action is a little weird. This is your two-legged pullback. It's a very strange. That's your two-legged pullback. Doji bar. I don't know. Do I want the trap here? Okay. Micro double bottom. Super small candle here. Jeez. Okay. Whoa, very small candle. It's an inside bar now. This is getting really weird. It triggers a second to short pandas. It may trigger the trap. I don't like anything here. It's too sideways. It's really sideways here. Even the trap is a bit sus. And I won't take it with the outside bar reversal, but if the trap triggers, I'll be inclined. I'll be inclined. TGIF pandas. Thank God it's Friday. Hope you guys have amazing plans set up for this weekend.
10,000 tick trap.
Your second entry short would have already been stopped out at that point. We do trigger the trap trade with the outside bar reversal. Do I like it? It's okay. It's okay. All right. I don't know about this one, Pan. Second entry short forming 10,000 tick chart underneath the 20 MA. A, B, C. After exhaustive move up. I don't know what to say, Pandas. I don't know what to make of this. Super teeny. What in the world? The range of that 2,000 tick chart. What? Like half a point. That's local. Loco. So that's local. That is loco. Outside bar reversal. Interesting. Again, confusing to me. We could be essentially just looking for a breaker trend to new high here on this downtrend. We basically could be doing this. Breaker trend new high. Or double top. And really looking for a continuation of this downtrend. Second entry short forming on the 10,000 tick. I don't know. Pandas, I don't know. This one's tough. Okay. Pushing up. L4 setup now. Huh. Pandas. I'm perplexed. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It could be reversing. It just looks so weak. Like it's taking a long time. So many bars being created. I mean, matched with this super strong bear move. Like I don't know. This is. I don't know. It just doesn't look close to the strength of this of the bears here. Second entry short forming on the 10,000 tick. I probably will take it. I probably will take the second entry short on the 10,000 tick chart, pandas. And I'll probably try to swing it too. But we gotta trade the charts that are in front of us. Just waiting. This is just confusing. L4 setup. L4 simply is just 4 pushes up. We have, you can tell there's 4 pushes up because the indicator has a 4 here. But 1, 2 right here, 3, 4. 4 pushes up before breaking a previous pivot low. If you want to know what definition of pivot is, how to count legs, it's all the playlist in the description explains all those things. I gotta freshen up those playlists. I was trying to, honestly, Panda, I was trying to refresh those, like those fundamentals, like how to count legs, how to identify second entries. But pandas, like I was looking at charts to try to make like examples, and I could not find a solid second entry on the 2000 tick chart for the last like 3 months. I couldn't even find one. I was like, this is too difficult. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So I got discouraged. I will try again, but man, it's just the setups in the last 3 months has just been the price action in the last 3 months has been very very terrible. I'm taking a 10K chart trade, second entry short. I mean, it looks decent, pandas. It looks decent, and it's the risk is not even that large. Look at the risk. It's like a 2000 tick chart trade on the 10,000 tick chart. Goodness gracious, pandas. I almost want to take 2 contracts here. Let's let the candle finish though. The 5-minute, I mean, I feel like the 5-minute wants to test the all-time highs as well. And the reason why the 5-minute 2000 tick chart are different is because I only chart the regular trading hours on the 5-minute chart. So technically in the regular trading hours, we have not made new all-time highs. We've made it in the extended hours. And I feel like the 5-minute wants to test it. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it wants to. I really do. I cannot ignore the setup, right? Exhaustion, big move down, second entry short, 10,000 tick chart. I cannot ignore the setup. I gotta attempt this. I must attempt this. And it's a Pikachu trade here as well. I mean, I'm gonna take it with 2. I'm gonna take it with 2. I could get burned here. I'm gonna take it with 2 here. No, I'll take it 1. I'll take it with 1. I'll just take it with 1. I'll take it with 2. I'll take it with 2. I'll take it with 2. Pandas, I made a promise. I made a promise to you and myself. I only will trade 1 contract moving forward. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it, pandas. Let's get it! Let's get Blacklight. 1 contract until payout. I know I can always depend on you guys to remind me of my promises. 50 contracts or bust, one or the other. You win or you lose. Payout or bust. There's only 2 options here. I mean, it's a second entry short. Ooh, that's not what you want to see. I mean, this is going sideways at this point. Goodness gracious, pandas. We may trigger a fail second entry long on the 2000 tick chart, which may entice me to enter with 2 contracts. One for the 2000 tick chart and one for the 10K chart. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It's going to be a second entry long here. Almost triggers a second entry long. It actually doesn't do it, so I'm going to sit on my pause. I'm just going to do 1 contract. And then see if it does this. A, B, C. Triggers a second entry long and then reverses. That's a trap on the 2000 tick chart. Coinciding with the second entry short on the 10K chart. I got to go in with both, no? Is that I don't know. Am I just being greedy or am I just being smart? I have no idea. Does that not make sense? Anyways, pandas, looks like we're gonna trigger this regardless. We're in this trade. Gotta go for a 1-to-1 at least, right, pandas? At least a 1-to-1. I mean, that's not even a new low. That's not even a new low, pandas. Can we get a 1-to-1 here, please? One time. If it reverses and traps here, I don't know. I may reverse the trade, try to go long, but I don't know. If it reverses on me, it is what it is. It would suck. It would truly suck. But maybe I'll go on a reversal. I just feel like this is a good setup, right? Like, this is actually a very clean setup. Strong move down, second entry short, looking for a new low. Right, breakdown, like exhaustion, breakout, breakdown. I mean, I feel like it's a good trade, pandas. Like, regardless if I win it or lose it, I like the trade a lot. And the risk is less than 4 points. That's like typically how much I would risk on a 2000 tick chart anyways. I'll risk up to 4 points really on the 2000 tick. It's looking decent. It's looking decent. Getting like sharp moves down to my target. Let's see if we can get it though, pandas. We still haven't got it. We got to get the 1-to-1, right, pandas? Like, I won't settle for anything else. Especially with trade with this quality, you got to go at least for a 1-to-1 in my opinion. And you know, the idea is if you continue to make trades like this, high quality trades, you'll be better than 50%. And so that's why going 1-to-1, as long as you're better than 50%, you'll be profitable. I think this is a high quality trade. It's kind of rare. You don't really see trades like this. It's just a solid second entry short, decent signal bar underneath the 20 MA. After a strong push down. After exhausted move up. I mean, I like the trade a lot, but I mean, it looks like it might betray me here. If it does, it is what it is. I just move on. But I gotta take the trade if I like it. If I like it, I gotta just take it. I gotta take it. It looks like it's gonna reverse on me though. Yeah. I mean, that's not what you want to see. You don't want to see a bull bar when you're short like that. It does close beneath the 20 MA, which is good news. It looks like it might get me here though. Darn. It is what it is though. I mean, that's the thing about trading. You gotta make the trade based off the information you have. Hindsight bias is 2020. Technically a trap trade here. I could reverse it. I could reverse it. I don't know if I'll hold on to it. I think I'll just hold on to it here. Yeah, it's gonna get me. Jeez. What a trick. Okay, or not. This is just acting weird. Acting very strange. I mean, if we make a lower, a new low, like if we make, if we make a lower high here, I may enter another position. Jeez, that's a failed trap. Okay, let's come back up. Maybe give me an opportunity to come out there, but I'm just sitting on my paws. I'll take the hit. All good, pandas. I like the trade a lot, you know. And if you like the trade, you gotta try it. You gotta take it. Regardless if this works out or not, I like it. I'm surprised I'm still alive. I'm still surprised my trade is still alive here. I think that in itself is amazing. Even if I lose this, I don't know if I want to reverse it. Even if I lose it, I don't know if I want to reverse it. Wild. That's wild. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, the fact I didn't lose it yet kind of gives me hope that this could still work out, but jeez. That's weird. All right, takes me out. I don't regret taking that trade, Pandas. It's a second entry short. I don't regret taking it. It is what it is. It does take me out, right? Eventually. Strong bull bar now. But with the information I had at that point, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a fine trade. It's a fine trade. It's a fine trade, in my opinion.
10,000 tick trap.
It's a fine trade. I don't know. I liked it. What can you do? You like the trade? You go for it. But pandas, I traded only one single contract. Which is the win? Which is the ultimate win? I was tempted to take up two contracts. Now that's confusing. I mean, look at the price action leading up to that point. It's just got so weird, so choppy. Getting a decent push up here. Now we're testing The 5 minute may test the all-time highs now. I feel like it wants to. I think it wants it. It makes sense to me. Just tricky price action at the end. Got really tricky. I mean, you could sense it was getting starting to get tricky. All these overlapping bars here, all these overlapping bars. This super like slow grind up. It just doesn't look pretty. Okay, interesting. I mean, this might wedge top and actually reverse. Strong move down. Jeez, okay. Timmy says, do you think the price on these are going up because the dollar is getting weaker? I just don't understand how we are at all-time highs. Me neither. I'm calling it stagflation, but you can call it whatever you want. Stagflation is when the economy honestly is bad, right? Like, I don't know anyone who's thriving today. Like, if we have like one of the greatest economies ever, like why does it feel like everyone is just struggling, like basically living paycheck to paycheck, barely able to save? Yet we still have inflation, prices are going up, houses are impossible to buy, wages are pretty much the same. I just don't understand. I don't understand either. So stagflation, right? You're in an economic recession, but and this is it's anecdotal. Like the way I feel, the way my friends and family feel, it's just tough, really tough. Yet, for some reason, rich people are thriving. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Rich people don't really get affected by inflation that much. It's the poor man's tax. Inflation. Like, who gets hurt the most? You think inflation is good because oftentimes inflation is caused by lots of government programs to help, right? To help. That's the ironic part. It's usually to help the underserved, the needy, those who basically need it. Or let's just say poor people, right? These government programs are there to help poor people. But at the same time, because they're helping poor people, they're creating all this inflation, which ends up hurting poor people. So it's like, I don't know, you're like helping them up but punching them in the face at the same time, I guess. Keep leg sweeping them and helping them up. Timothy Chapo, my wife and I make 150K together. And I'm telling you, started paying attention to prices last year, started boycotting gas by walking kids to school. That's nice. I mean, when you have people making 150K joint income and they're walking their kids to school, I think that says something about the economy, no? Second entry long. Do I like it? Do I? Do I like it? I don't know. Do I like it? Sure, why not? Second entry long. One time. Second entry long off the 20 EMA. And I guess I'll reverse it if it does trap. If it does trap on me, I'll reverse it. This is a planned reversal if this reverses on me. I really don't like it when it looks like this. Right, it's a bit far away from the 20 EMA at this point. And when it triggers, it basically is going to hit all these resistances. Like when it triggers itself, it's already out of resistance. Right, the micro triple top here. It's an ugly looking second entry long. Maybe it's one of those days I just do everything opposite of what I actually want to do. Just one of those days. Yeah. Yeah, inside bar making this even more sus. I just read Tate's comment. It was pretty funny. AIW always in wrong yesterday. Hopefully today's better. PA always in wrong. That's a new strat for sure. For sure, that's a new strategy. Always in wrong. If I use this as my stop, then my swing target is up here. It coincides with the 10,000 higher low setup here. So I'm basically using this as my pivot low with the higher low on the 10K chart. Sure, why not? It's looking decent. Why does this feel so sus, pandas? Why does everything feel so sus? I don't feel confident in anything right now. This is just crazy. This is not good. This is not good price action right now for me. Just keep it at one contract. Something weird is happening here, pandas. Something weird's gonna happen here. I don't feel right. Something feels wrong. Doesn't something feel wrong right now? It feels like this is gonna do something crazy soon. Like really crazy soon. Like within like 30 minutes, this is gonna do something really weird and crazy. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong, but this just feels weird. Really strange. Oh, I might get hit here. Jeez. Can't win anything. Okay, it is what it is. I don't know. The second entry long doesn't even make 2 points, so I don't know what's going on. I figured this is the best stop loss to use here. Interesting.
10,000 tick trap.
What was that? That was scary. That was scary. Like I said, Panda, something weird is happening. Something weird's happening, Pandas. That was a little sus. That was a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Something weird's happening. So that was strange. That kind of scared me. I'm not gonna lie. It gave me a little jump scare. In another contract here using this. Strong bull bar. Getting pushed up here. Whew. So that was weird. I mean, hopefully that's the thing that I was feeling. That weird feeling. That little like spike down. Hopefully that was it. Hopefully nothing more weird happens. Hopefully we just get a launch here to outer space. If we can get one. I like the fact that we're closing above the 20 MA. Pretty much every single bar here. Even with that spike down, it gets bought back up immediately, back above the 20 MA. I like that for being long. What can I say? It's a good thing if you're long. Hopefully this one also closes above the 20 MA. But we'll see. We shall see. One more contract going long here. That's the max I will do. That's the max. It's a second entry long again, Panis. In this trade. We'll use this stop loss here. And if I lose this, I lose this. It is what it is. I just see the same thing happening again and again. Closing above 20 MA, being bought up. And it looks like it's building up for something here. I don't like the fact that the moment it enters, it reverses. It might trap me here. This trap could be devastating. This trap could be truly devastating here. I don't like the trap here, but it is what it is. I mean,
10,000 tick trap.
this just looks really grindy, overlapping bars, lots of wicks. It just feels sus all the way up. It looks like it's going to help me out here a little bit, seems like. We got a trap trade now on the 10K chart in the direction we're going. 10,000 tick trap with a nice bull bar. This looks good for me. Looks really good for me, actually. Let's hope we can capitalize here. Make some bamboo. And if this doesn't work, then so be it. I tried, pandas. I truly tried. Pandas. Oh, I want to come out break even. I don't want to stick around for a reversal here. Yikes. Let's go, please. Please don't come back. I might have done that prematurely here. Oh, I don't want a reversal here. That's the thing. Technically I should be holding this. I should be holding the full stop here. Yikes. Doesn't take me out break even, huh? One tick. Come on. Don't take me out break even. I don't want to hold more risk than this. I don't want to hold my risk past this. Whew. Come on. Don't take me out break even. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on. Don't take me out break even. Dang it. Pandas. Takes me out break even. I don't want to hold past this. Like, I feel like it's too much risk. Like, now it looks like it's reversing. I didn't want to hold it. I didn't want to hold past this. This is what I was afraid of. Because of the way it's moving up, no follow through on a strong bull bar like that. Come on, something weird's happening. Something weird's happening. No follow through on a bull bar. That's strong. Pandas. Come on, something's weird. I thought we were gonna get there for sure, the 1-to-1, but yeah, I didn't want to hold through this. Like I said, like I just come up break even because once it starts reversing after a move like that with no follow through, something weird is happening, pandas. Something weird, something strange. And they want to stick around to find out what happens. My stop loss would have been here and here. I'd be definitely sweating right now. Jeez. That's why I moved to break even. Jeez. Pants. I wanted a 1-to-1, you know. You got to get a 1-to-1. I felt like, I don't know. Maybe I got greedy. Maybe I should take actual risk. Right here's actual risk. Even if I took actual risk, I wouldn't even made it. What do I mean by actual risk, right? Like, so my potential risk was down here beneath this pivot low, but it went all the way down here, and so that's your actual risk that you took, right? This is your potential risk. This is your actual risk, or your max risk. Here's your actual risk, and where I entered it doesn't even reach it. Oh,
10,000 tick trap.
sorry, I'm wrong. It actually hits it perfectly. The actual risk. Jeez Louise, no wonder. Basically, they just wanted the actual risk. Those went long here. Yeah. How frustrating. How frustrating. Actual risk was made. Technically, I'll still be in this trade. Right? Because my stop loss would be one tick under here and under here. Technically, I'll still be in this trade. So let's see what happens. Jeez. Man, I can't. Something's weird today. It's not going to be an easy day. That's just weird. Like, at this point, the 5-minute is showing a strong reversal setup. It's called a wedge top. Right? 3 pushes up. And when you have a jump up like this and a wedge top, this could lead to a big reversal on the 5-minute chart. This could seriously lead to a big reversal. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up quick on the encyclopedia. Encyclopedia time. Story time. You guys ready? It's your favorite time. Jeez, pandas. How annoying is that? I mean, if it goes up here, man, that's just... It is what it is, but man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. You guys ready for story time? Let's see. Gap up. Maybe this. Trying to find. We're pushing up now. So the 4 common things that can happen on a gap up is that it gaps up. Gap up is basically on the 5-minute chart when you open above the previous day's close. And you have a gap up and it makes a double bottom. Ooh. It makes a double bottom and goes up. It makes a wedge bottom, right? 3 pushes down instead of a double bottom. 3 pushes down, goes up. Or double top, reverses, or a wedge top and reverses. These are the 4 common things, and they're pretty much the inverse of each other, which makes it pretty easy to memorize. So what we have here on the 5-minute chart is the wedge top 3 pushes up here. I don't know, pandas. I mean, it looks bullish now, but I just don't know, man. It's just sus, right? The price action here is sus. I don't know. It's tough for me. It's tough for me. Obviously, I skunked my trade. I could still be in the trade. Could come out. I could break even again here if I wanted to. To me, the obvious target is the previous all-time high, right? Well, not anymore. The new all-time high is way up here, but this is the all-time high that lasted for 2 years now. 5-minute chart has not yet tested the all-time high, and I feel like it wants to. Maybe it needs one more push up. The 10,000 tick chart is choppy, but it is right. It's basically a bear flag at this point. Big push down, bear flag. Higher low setup. Pandas, I don't know. Trading range. Technically, I'll still been safe in my trade if I held it. But man, that is scary stuff. Ultimately, I'm glad I skunked it, but jeez. I don't know. I don't know, pandas. It looks bullish now. The fact that I'm not in the trade makes it look bullish. Right now I have FOMO to go long. Since I'm not in the trade, it feels very bullish. That it's going to do the thing I don't want it to do. That's what it feels like. Technically, I can enter the trade again here if I really want to. I'll enter a trap trade, I guess. Feels like I just short. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh. Okay, I'll take it. Feels like I just short. Just one contract. Just one contract, man. Just one time. One time. Has all these spikes, like these spikes that go down, but they don't really do anything. They come right back up.
10,000 tick
That's
trap.
a little sus. Take a trap trade here. One to one. So 1 to 1. Should really just stay away from this market, especially when I just decided it's gonna go short. The reason I want to go long is because it's exactly what I don't want it to do. It's exactly what I don't want it to do, so I'm going long, right? The fact that I skunked it and the fact that I would have been okay in this trade makes me like not want this to go long. So I'm gonna do what I don't want it to do. I'm gonna go in what I don't want it to do and see what happens. Reverse psychology on the market here. I don't want it to go up, so I'm gonna go long. Kyle L getting hit here today. Happens to the best of us. Pulling up the Bird Chronicles, that's right. The hatchling. Oh, see, what is this? It's just never just a smooth move up. A nice smooth move up here, please, one time. Don't give me all this rocky. I mean, maybe it's just be a trading range. This is just untradeable. Give me a 1-to-1. Maybe I should be going short here because I recognize the trading range. The trap fails, reverses. Is this where it takes me out? Fourth push-up. It's just one contract. Let's hold it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Maybe I should be going short here. I don't know. The 20 EMA is rising up. I mean, look at this. Looks like a trading range. What can I say? It's not the best end. Not the best close of that candle. Could be better. Marker double top. Protecting my risk here. I don't like what's gonna happen here. If this reverses, I'm not gonna like that at all. This is gonna really need to push soon. This really needs to push, like now. Yeah, I'm gonna come out break even here. I don't even care. If it takes me out, it takes me out. I don't want to stick around again for another reversal. I do not want to stick again for another reversal. I may call it after this. Do not want to stick around for another reversal, Panos. I do not. What is that? What is this? Pandas? Okay, making a new high potentially here. Woo!
Target
Let's
filled.
go, baby. Let's go, baby. Dude, the opposite of what you want to happen. Like, I wanted this to, like, basically make this a good skunk. I just said, forget it. It's going up. I'm going long. I'm not going to lie. The 5-minute looks terrible. The 5-minute looks terrible. Like, it doesn't look strong. I don't know. The price action of this just looks... It's like, it's wedge topping. It's a bunch of wedges here. I just don't know. I just don't know, Pandas. And the price action, Pandas. It's funky. It's spiky. It's just like... They have, like, these little spurts of movements. And then it retraces immediately. I don't know, Pandas. just doesn't look right, pandas. What can I say? Keeps pushing up though. It's about to test out all-time highs. Oh, I don't like it, pandas. I don't like it. Ugh. It looks weird. What can I say though? It's bullish. It looks weird, but it's bullish. Don't like it. I don't like it. Oh man, this is ugly. Like, we're about to test the all-time highs on the 5-minute chart with the most nasty, grindy, weird-looking price action ever. But, you know, it's happening. It's happening like this. What can I say? The Bears have to give up sooner or later, right?
$10,000 tick trap.
Oh. Pandas. Thanks for joining. I'm glad that you guys are, supporting me and with me in this excruciating price action. We were basically down one and won one. It's another second entry long here. Okay. It's actually a second entry long here. Pandas, this is tough. This makes me feel like the all-time high is going to act as a resistance. What can I say? That's what makes me feel like it's going to happen. I could be wrong, but the 5-minute chart, Pandas, I mean, look at this. Look at this. I mean, can you be any more wedgy? This is the most wedges I've ever seen. So many wedges going on here. We're about to hit a resistance with all these wedges. Huh. Okay. I mean, what can I say, Pandas? This price action. It is ugly. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It's a little bit creepy. It looks like one of those house centipedes. You know what I'm talking about? Those house centipedes with all the wicks, all these tails. It looks like a million legs on those like house centipedes. You know what I'm talking about? Those ones that make you want to burn your house down. They have like this huge. They have like really long legs. They have like 100 long legs. It makes me feel like I'm staring at one. All in all, it's to say I don't like the price action. Actually, I heard they're pretty harmless though. In fact, they're actually helpful. They eat other bugs, but they themselves are a bug. So it's like I don't know. It just doesn't fit my aesthetic, you know. Those house centipedes, they don't fit my aesthetic. What can I say? Okay, second entry long. About to hit the previous all-time high. In the most awkward manner ever. I just want to see it. I want to see it hit on the 5-minute chart, Panos. I kind of want to wait around to see it hit. See what happens. It's gross. I mean, the 10,000 tick chart looks disgusting too. Look at that. I mean, it's a straight up channel. But, I mean, look at that. It is just choppy. Choppy looking channel. Alright, let's make some history here, pandas. Let's make a new all-time high on the regular trading hours. The millipede with the most legs had 750. That's 375 on each side. It's a lot. But you know what? It's not even a cent. Oh. I was wrong. I was going to say it's not even a centipede, but a centipede, what? That's 100. Jeez. That's disgusting. How do you even control that many legs? Can you imagine if you had like a third arm? Just like, how would you control it? I guess you would control the same as your other arms. Like how do you control the arms you have now? But I just feel like it's so weird to have to learn how to control like another appendage. Honestly, a third arm would be a nice upgrade. Just like coming right out of your middle of your chest. I wouldn't mind that. Actually, it would look really weird. But if you could like move it around, I guess if you had an arm in the middle of your chest, that'd be kind of weird. Would it be a right arm or a left arm? I guess it depends on the hand. I don't know. What am I talking about? All right, Panis, what's going on? Well, are we almost there? I want to see it touch the all-time high. That's all I want to see here. Sleeping on your stomach, yeah, your arm will fall asleep. Forearms? I already have forearms. I have 2 of them. Sorry. I had to. Softball, slow pitch. I mean, forearms. Would you like to have 4 arms or 4 eyes? And the eyes would be in the back of your head. You literally can see like 360. Or 4 arms. Which one would you rather have? I gotta put it up as a poll. This is really important. Four arms or four eyes? I mean, either you can see all around or you can like do stuff all around. I mean, I guess technically, I guess the arms. They maybe you want them to be pointing the other way, so it's like you basically be like another person walking backwards. It reminds me of that movie. I don't want to say the movie name because it might ruin it for some people if you never watched it. But there's a movie that's kind of like that. If you had four arms, you'd be the best boxer in the world. That's true. You can just like protect yourself with two hands, and then the other two just wailing. I don't know, but four eyes? To be able to see 360 at all times? That's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool. I guess it's kind of useless though. And I guess when you fall asleep, maybe like sleeping on your eyes. I don't know. Oh, it's an easy answer for most of you guys. Most of you guys would just have four arms. Interesting. I thought it'd be a little more interesting than that. It makes sense, I guess. What would you really do with two more eyes other than see everything? I mean, seeing everything is kind of cool. I guess that'll be. What would that really be useful for? I guess driving. You can always check your blind spots. Like, no problem. Blind spots covered all the time. No one could really sneak up behind you, I guess. Okay, what about this one? What about this one? What would you rather have? All right, what would you rather have? What would you rather be able to do? Fly 1 mile per hour or run 100 miles per hour? It's important, guys. It's really important. It's going to help with your trading, trust me. We're about to touch the all-time high. This is trickling up in the most painful manner ever. It's just so obvious it's gonna hit it sooner or later. It's just you know, the matter of time, I guess. That's probably what the market's thinking. It's like it's gonna hit this. It's just let's just do it in the worst way possible. Jeez, look how many overlapping. Ah, pandas. What is this? People would want to fly 1 mile per hour. That is interesting. Run 100 miles per hour or fly 1 mile per hour. Interesting. I'm definitely not sure. Not until we touch the all-time highs. It's like it's an obvious magnet, and the market seems like it really wants to test it. Like it really wants to touch it. I'm gonna stay away from shorts until then. But who knows? Maybe the obvious thing is the wrong thing today. Jeez Louise. This is so painful. I like to roll the dice. Oh, it's about 50-50 now. I mean, can you imagine running 100 miles per hour? That's amazing. That's actually amazing. I think you could pretty much run on top of water at that point. All right, we're coming down. We might be testing the 20 EMA now, 5-minute chart. Like, we haven't tested the 20 EMA at all yet on the 5-minute. It's just so sus, so sus. The Flash. The Flash is trash. There's so many, like, it's so frustrating. Like, the Flash could literally, like, run so fast, he could beat up any supervillain that's not a speedster. And, but for some reason, in all the shows, they always show Flash, like, having these long dialogues with the villain, and in the whole time during the dialogue, he could have easily just tied up the villain, probably threw him in jail before he even knew it. But they're talking, conversing, and and then all of a sudden he gets hit by like a bullet, which he could have easily dodged, but for some reason, or like he gets hit by like a boomerang when he can dodge bullets. Like, it doesn't make sense. All right, we got another push up here. Do I like it? Of course not. It's just crazy. All right, Penis. I'll see you guys bright and early. I think we're going to close it today. We try. It's just taking too long. Pandas, have an amazing weekend. And I hope you guys are ready to trade next week. We're going to be better next week. Remember, there's news next week on Tuesday. Big news, by the way. And I think that news is going to... I think we'll be able to pass any account, at least the 50K accounts, with that news. And hopefully that's the case. But just be ready. I personally think it's worth getting whatever account you want now. Start trading micros on them now. And by the time the news hits, you already have like 4 or 5 days traded on them. And so by the time the news hits, you can, get them funded. So I know that's my personal way to, how I like to do things. But to each his own. To each his own. Well, Pandas, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Trade safe, everyone. And we are about to hit it on the 5-minute chart. Let's get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. I think we're going to hit it. Maybe not. Breakthrough. Is it an easy 1-pointer? Should I get like just 1 point off of this, Pandas? Just 1 point off of this? Oh, what is that? It's like a free bag of gold. Free $100 bill right here. Or not. Oh well, I try to wait. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. What is this? Why is it doing this? Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early Monday, 9 o'clock for the pre-market, 9:50 for mainstream. Have an amazing week, everyone. And trade safe. As always, happy trading, God bless. Bye.